y'all, it's DeAnna from DeAnna Scraps, and I'm here with a process video for the Crafty Maven Getaway channel. I had a few images at the start of the video, and it included the inspiration piece for this week, the layout that I am scrap lifting, and the layout that I ended up with. So I'm doing a layout for Scraplift Saturday. And for the layouts that I typically pick for Scraplift Saturday, I have a Pinterest board that I go to, and I just kind of, based on the inspiration piece and just what I'm feeling at the time, I will go through that, all the images that I have out there and select something. So for this one, you know, I really like the idea of using a lot of product on the page, but I also felt like the way the inspiration piece was laid out, it just reminded me of that layout. So that's what I decided to do. And I am using my April hip kits, I believe. I haven't been scrapbooking as much lately, so I'm really behind on my kits. But I do end up adding a couple other products later on that aren't in the kit. But I did some sewing up the side and used that triangle paper with the different colors. And in that kit, I received a pack of a bunch of acetate pieces, and there's a ton of them, and acetate can be really hard to use, so I thought if I could get some of them used up on this layout, it would be good. And I'm not too concerned about the different colors because those triangles have a lot of different colors in them. So there's some pinks and oranges and yellows, and I think green, I think even some purple or blue. So the colors all match really well. So right now I'm just trying to get the basic design down, like where I want the bigger pieces of the acetate to go. And so I'm just focusing on that. I see this little sheet here. It's like a cut apart sheet. So you have to cut those out. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't scrapbooked too much lately. And so even my cutting skills are terrible. But it looks fine in the end. It just isn't exactly the same shape as it was meant to be. But so I do cut a few pieces off that cut apart sheet. And even this little, where these words are, this was kind of a vacation themed. I don't want to say themed, but some of the embellishments that came with the kit talked a little bit about vacation, but this one was pretty cool because there was even one that said like practice and goals, a few different things. So it worked really well with this picture, which is a picture of my brother and two of his 3 girls. They were at looks like hockey practice, and he's showing them stuff maybe in the playbook. And I don't know if it was Amber, the older sister that, in the picture, that was coaching at the time, or my brother, but they both have done coaching for hockey. So, and Allie, the younger girl in the picture, she has played hockey for many years. So I was kind of sad because this Bella Boulevard acrylic word or shape broke when I pulled it off the paper or the backing, but it works out fine. I just take a little bit of this glue and just kind of smush it in there and wipe off what kind of squeezed out. And in the end, it looks fine. I don't think you can hardly tell at all that it had broke. And I really wanted to add something on the left-hand side here. Most of my embellishments were, you know, at the top, the bottom, and on the right-hand side. So I thought I would add in some washi tape, and I did it kind of wonky. I'm trying to see if anything from that pack would work, but I don't think I end up with anything. And I sort of wanted to label this as Coach Dad or something like that, but again, I'm not 100% sure that it was her sister there in the picture that was coaching, or her dad, so I just labeled it Coach. And there's so many words on there. I mean, literally the title could be Smile. I think I found a couple of other little pieces that I could cut out of that cut apart sheet. There's the one that says practice. And then I found an arrow that was kind of cool. I did do the arrow towards Kevin, but I don't know. Again, I'm not really sure who was doing the coaching there. It could have been both of them, actually. And then I found a few of these strips from the Tim Holt they're usually like the chat, I think they're called chat packs or something like that. But it has a couple of phrases on there, and I add a couple of them to the page. Right now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to bring the top and the bottom all the way to the edges. And the bottom is easier because it's flat, you know, there's straight edges, but I really struggle with the top because I put that circle up there. And so I even try to like add this little arrow in there, but it just doesn't work. So I do find a solution for it though here eventually. I dig through my stuff and I find I had done the some of the what do you call them? I can't think of what they're called. Like surprise bags or whatever from Hip Kits on National Scrapbook Day. And so I got this little pack of puffy stickers and the colors worked perfect. So I went ahead and added that black strip, the little scallop strip at the top, and I'm adding a few more arrows. Sorry, a few more puffy stickers just to kind of bring the top of it up. I'm sorry some of this is off the page. So there's not much more to the layout. This is basically it. I do add that little scallop there, and I want to say that's it. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you next time.